Okay, welcome to the D&D post show where we do D&D post show things. I believe we're just about ready to head on over and talk about the very chaotic shit show that just occurred and what may or may not happen next. But we're gonna pop back in with the rest of the peoples and have a little bit of a chit chat and see what all we're up to. So hang on to your butts.
We're hanging out here with Grey Tails. I hope you guys had fun. I know we did. We will see you over at Cantraptions for the after show. I hope you guys have lots of questions. It should be a good time. We'll see you then.
I'm back and ready to go.
And we're going.
Oh,
We're going.
man.
I'm going to take a quick bathroom break.
Oh,
I'll be
man.
right back.
Oh, same here.
We are
Oh my goodness.
so fucked.
Oh my god.
I really,
Back.
I was really hoping we wouldn't end up as pirates.
Here's the thing. Technically, as long as Jatham's side of the mission went to plan,
Which we know
we
it
get
did.
on. True, but we get on that boat and we take off, and by the time we maybe have to return here, no one will remember our faces.
I hope so. Or either that or we've redeemed ourselves somehow.
I mean, we do have
Yeah.
sooty covered faces and aren't wearing like armor and stuff, so I don't know. Some of us might not be as recognizable.
I don't know,
Plus-
man.
If Annie is now like the lead magistrate because she's keen, if like she just inherits the title,
She's
she
the
can
last
fucking
heir.
just be like, yeah, no, we were fine. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Anyone who's a fucking slave or like enjoyed this shit, you go to jail now.
Yeah, that's hopeful in a way that I just think is gonna happen.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like,
Oh god, I hope they just got the crystals. I hope they just did it.
So hello everyone. Welcome to the D&D post show where we talk about post show things. I wasn't paying too much attention to chat this evening because I was having a hard time figuring out what the fuck I was supposed to be doing during all of that. But I hope everyone had a good evening. Hello, little Miss Roxy. I did notice you were very active in chat. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And good night, Alex and Kyle. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night.
All right.
or are you? I got a black screen for you.
You have a black screen for
For
me?
me?
Like in your Twitch stream, it's just a black screen.
What? Why is it?
I'm good. I got it.
Let me reload. It's not a black screen for me. Just reload, I guess.
I did that before and it was still black screen. I don't know why it.
What? Well,
It's working now.
I
That's
don't know
all that
what to tell
matters.
you.
It's working now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, okay, let's unpack. Let's unpack everything that happened tonight.
Let's see here. We had a normal day where we talked way too long, and then we did some shopping, and then we
And
had
then
a
some other
terrible
stuff
plan.
happened.
We had a terrible plan that got worse and worse as we learned more about the situation, and then we did what we always do, and we
Okay, I mean,
triggered the worst case scenario.
to be fair, our situation was so bad.
It was pretty
It was-
shit.
So bad.
Everything was stacked against us.
Yeah. And
Um,
if that isn't the Shield of Fate way, I don't know what is. To find out how insurmountable the odds are against you and go, yeah, but we're still gonna do it. Very stupid. Alright, I love it.
It's
Um,
brand.
yeah. I don't know. I think the plan was pretty solid.
I mean, in theory, if God, can you imagine if Lan had been like figuring out, all the different ways that we could do things. And then it was just in a normal arena night, and we just went with, yeah, we just tell them to jump out and then we book it for the exit.
It would have worked.
It would have worked. It would have worked. But God. I mean, I'm sure there would have been more like, you know, pork cutlasses dropping and stuff like that. But I mean, if we were all ready to go from the get-go, it would have been fine.
I mean, and let's not forget that we were clearly supposed to go the other way.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Forced that gate opens. Somehow we just brute forced our way out that door. So we weren't supposed to fight that mage.
Nope.
And
Maybe
it was clear because he had no backup anywhere close to him.
Oh, he was trying to funnel us towards like the traps of the other room. He just wanted to watch us like jump through all of his hoops and stuff. But we just were like, how many people here have like +3 or to like +5 or 6 strength? The entire party.
Yeah.
All right, let's just lift this.
Our party is so strong.
We're buff.
We're so buff. It's insane.
So,
like, Puck, what is your strength?
16.
That's the lowest score in our party.
Yeah.
16.
Mhm.
So, yes, regarding your sword thing, I felt like I was really hesitant on doing things today, and I'm a little annoyed with myself, but if you hadn't done that, my idea was to Misty Step to the pork cutlass and jam it with my shield. And if that had held just...
Did you have your shield?
Yeah, it was underneath my
remember
apron.
As his apron, his stiff apron.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
no, that was.
My plan was literally, I'm going to run through this gate. Me and Basher are just I'm gonna like light on fire and just blast through it. But we didn't have to. It was very good.
Roxy, to give you a better idea, so players in Dungeons and Dragons have like a stat list, like any RPG you might find, where it's like strengths, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, dexterity, and constitution. And like a flat, just complete neutral is 10, and anything below that would be below average, and anything above that would be, you know, we'll give you bonuses, and you get like a +1 for every 2 points above 10. So
yeah, 10 is like normal person. Like a 10 strength is like how strong I am, me. So 16 is like you're benching like 160 at least.
I think in either 3.5 or 4th edition, they gave like an actual equivalent to what it would be, and if you're, I think it like a maxed out 20 is like you are a professional weightlifter. You're lifting like ton trucks.
Well, Talon's strength is 18.
Yeah, it's insane. Like I think we're all envisioning ourselves is not as strong as we actually. We are all so ripped.
um
I'm 5'8" and like 240 pounds. Like I'm just the stockiest little fucking genie boy you ever saw.
So I didn't realize you were 5'8", so when you mentioned that earlier, I was like I literally wrote down like Victor's 5'8", what the fuck? Because Talon's only 5'7".
Yeah, I'm like,
and I definitely had the impression that Victor was taller than Talon by like a bit.
He just comes off. Actually, Harold is like way taller than all of
everybody.
us.
Harold's like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For all intents and purposes, like Victor is basically a teal dwarf. Like he is, he looks and is the same body build as a dwarf. He's just like a big square thing.
Someone cast enlarge on a dwarf, but it got stuck mid-growth.
Yeah, and turned green.
Mhm.
yeah. Does Puck wear a hat? He has a hood, but I don't think he's ever really worn a hat.
There's the bear hat.
There's the bear
Yeah.
hat, but you're holding that
We've all
hostage
worn the bear
right
hat.
now. Yeah, Roxy, please. This is
Okay.
the hangout Q&A sort of thing, so feel free to ask any questions. And if we're not around,
Yeah.
Miss Liz has all the information as well.
Too true.
That's true, Miss Liz. We
Yeah.
gotta get him. Mate, we gotta get him a frickin' a beanie, like our boy,
Toby.
fake human Toby.
Oh boy.
Helic.
Well,
All right.
I mean, I guess we'll start off with favorite moments. And
Yeah,
then
favorite moments.
put them in chat, and we'll get to them.
Hmm.
I think I got one that stands clearly in my mind. Maybe two. I liked the for whatever reason, just like the interaction Puck had with that Groman jeweler was just like very good. I think mostly because I was like, it's just like sucks. There's nothing truly offensive happening other than like it just sucks to be an elf here. Even for a guy who isn't being mean, like is like he wasn't like, oh, I hate you because you're elven. He was just like, oh, you're an elf. That sucks for you. Like not sympathetic at all, and you're like, oh, well, fuck.
Yeah, this whole area is like a jamming field for Puck. Like he doesn't know how to function in this city at all.
I think in general, like Grommeril has just like proved itself to be just the scum of humanity.
Yeah.
All decided to come here and just be shitty together.
Like, hey, do you wanna make the worst place on Earth here right now? Like, okay, terrible.
Truly, I truly think we're gonna get on that ship and go to the Eladrin Islands, do whatever we gotta do, and then it's like straight to Groma. Like, fuck this
Yeah.
place forever. Let's just leave and go to Groma.
For favorite moments, just the whole like introduction of Annie Keene
Oh,
has got to be like
truly.
just her. Just her.
That conversation I had with Annie was maybe some of my favorite roleplay we've done in this chapter. Just like what a hilarious revolutionary, and she is like your archetypical revolutionary. And then there's Victor, who is a very subdued but just as radical. So he's like, yes, the
It really
fuck the upper
whole,
class.
like,
I'm there with you, but I'm not yelling about it.
But I'm quiet.
the whole everything about like Annie and all of the other people that were with her, it just very much reminded me, like, you know, when you're in high school and you're an activist, but like you're in high school, you're under 18, there's like not really any rules for you, so you can kind of just say whatever the fuck you want because you don't have a job or anything. That's the vibes I got from that whole crowd. I was like, man, I remember being like this when I was like 16, you know? And it was nice. I loved it.
Uh-oh.
What?
Anyone else? Favorite moment?
Why did I disappear?
I really don't feel like, at least from Puck's perspective, he felt like he did like almost nothing this entire game. But the one
That's silence.
Me too.
that's I guess. But
Hi, Logan.
the one thing that the one moment I did kind of like, oh, that was cool, was honestly just him talking to you guys about like, how do you feel about death? It's like,
That was a really nice moment.
I thought it was because Puck has a bit of understanding that there's like different cultural things with like, well, once the soul leaves the body, then like you should just leave it be. And so it was just kind of one of these things where he's like, listen, like if you had the chance to come back, would you? And then just being like, because I could potentially do that for you. It's weird to talk about, but if you died, I could resurrect you. And I thought that was just a fun moment.
The way that you enter the conversation, it was just like, yo.
It's about death, am I right?
I felt like it was like an obvious answer, but now that I think the more Victor's gonna sit on that, the more the answer might change. I don't know. Things have become very different for if Victor dies. Just because of his situation, he might burn in the elemental plane of fire forever. So
Not ideal.
it's much scarier now than it maybe was a few days ago.
Thomas, favorite moment?
Oh, wait, I want to snag in before Thomas.
Oh yeah,
does.
go for it.
Go ahead.
Because I got one I really like. My favorite moment of everything that happened tonight was when Basher was holding the gate and Harold gently gave him a little head tap, not enough to knock him off balance. And when he was like, "We'll get you out of this, brother," I was like, "Oh man, Harold's like feeling like orc kinship and like, oh my god."
Completely fucking missed that.
It was my favorite moment of the whole show
Yeah.
by far, actually. I think
It was really
it
good.
broke
In your
my
head.
heart so fast.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And I think like echoing off of that, like everything with Jatham today and how like torn he was. One was just like beautiful, and two, like those, like just like what a like fun, like of course like we're just playing our characters, but like what a fun dichotomy we found in like the people we've become. In Victor is so much more about the people, and Jatham is about like the job and his safety, and has become very self-centered, maybe in a way he doesn't love, and is like maybe didn't even realize, but like how Victor has only opened and Jatham is closed. It was just like oh shit, like no, we're buddy, we're friends, like we're still close, but we are different now.
Man, I had zero intention of fucking crying today. Like when that started happening, I was like, what's happening to me? Why am I tearing up? Why is this so hard to say? It was a really weird moment.
It'll be all the better when we run away to the sea foam and we're all alive.
Fingers crossed.
We'll make
Maybe.
it.
Lane, don't get smart.
What?
I should mark
What?
that I used my spell slot.
So Thomas, favorite moment?
Yeah, I really like that Harold moment. I liked the Jatham Victor moment, and I like the Harold Basher moment. It just, I don't know what it was. I was just sitting here and I was just like, yeah, that feels right for Harold to say to him. And in a moment, it was just like this thing of like, is this how Guzdan started out? Is this like, was this what Guzdan was feeling when he first started freeing orcs? And it was just like, because Basher's the first, at least enslaved or, kind of personable half orc that Harold's met, really. It just kind of, for Harold, it was like this thing of like, I see you, I think I can relate closer to you than I could with a full blood orc, and I'm not going to complain about that.
Is Basher not full orc?
No,
I
he's
was gonna
full.
say no, but I was gonna say nobody tell Thomas. Nobody tell Thomas he's a full orc now. Everybody shut up.
You said he was a half orc.
I think
Did
in
Yeah.
you did in tonight's session when Victor came up on him. You said there was a half orc there, and so I was like,
I'm
is that
sorry.
not Basher?
I'm sorry. Tonight my brain was like fucking.
You had a lot going on tonight.
It's okay.
To be fair, you definitely didn't think we were gonna fight that wizard.
Not like
We were
that. I
We
thought
were
you
talking
guys
about
might-
this earlier.
Like I thought you guys might fight him, but I didn't think that you would all roll so well on every save. Like it really, like it completely ruined my idea of what was probably going to happen. Like any thought I had, I was like, oh.
Absolutely
Like, the first
insane
one
that
was-
we got that gate open. Absolutely insane.
It was ridiculous. It shouldn't have happened. Like the fact that it happened just proves that you guys were crazy lucky tonight. But like shit happens, right? And I tried to go with the flow and I started getting frustrated, and even I knew I was getting frustrated, and I was like, stop getting so fucking frustrated. That's how it goes sometimes, dog. But like it killed me a little bit. I was like, man, this
be
character was
fair-
supposed to be like a really good character.
Once again, I didn't want to kill your wizard. I didn't want to kill it.
No,
Uh,
I know you didn't. I know you didn't. But like, here's the thing: Basher did.
I know,
at
and
that
it's
point,
okay.
It wasn't even like a Lane wants to kill this character. It was 100% like, well, this is what would happen because Basher's a killer.
Mm-hmm.
Always has been. Always will be.
I see we're getting some questions in. I don't want to skim over one of the earlier ones though, from Roxy, and I just want to clarify here from your question. You were asking how would we have done the heist? Now, are you referring to like ideally as our characters, or like us as individuals? How would we have done the heist?
It's a good question though. Either way. Like as people, how would we do the heist, or how did you want the heist to go? Ideally, all good.
I mean,
Yes.
realistically, the heist happened how I wanted it to happen, kind of. Except, with slight modifications.
Yeah, like I had 2 whole maps that never got used for tonight. And like sometimes like that's not a big deal. I can definitely live with that. But like just sad. Just
We'll
sad.
reuse them. Don't worry. They'll get used.
We as people.
As people.
Us as
okay.
people. I mean, I personally
What's everyone's
Um,
IRL stat block?
would have because me, Logan, I'm very sneaky. Victor is not, but I'm small and make very little noise. So
Me too.
I probably would have just tried to slip in anywhere I could and get as deep into the place without being seen. And then, I mean, to be fair, if it were me doing this, I'd be dead. I would have slipped in, tried to get Basher out of the locks, couldn't have done it, and then everyone would have came in and shot me. But yeah, I do. Listen, never in our lives have we needed a rogue and a bard more, and we are nowhere near that. But we tried tonight. We tried to be rogues and bards. And you
Yeah.
know what? Who needs them?
Terrible.
I'll tell you right now, my backup character is neither a bard nor a rogue. so
Fucking
not
dead.
helpful.
Yeah, I feel like the linchpin to any good heist is going to be you need someone who's like either good at like talking distracting, or you need someone who's good at sneaking, and that's no one in the party.
Yeah.
As can I say how as Lane I would have done
Yeah,
the heist
go for it.
personally?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Because honestly, as Lane, if I'm in that world, I don't know, like if we're talking real, just basic Lane, I don't have any fighter skills or any barbarian skills or any magic or any rogue stuff. So I can only say what I would do, and what I can do is pretend to be somebody I'm not. So I would have went in as this like big money bucks guy. I would have came in and been like, I would like to buy your slaves, sir. And he'd be like, what? And I'd be like, but I must first inspect him, you know, and give him that whole business. And probably would have gone about it that route, you know, like brought in my associate who's actually an assassin to just like one tap this guy when we're in looking at his potential purchase, right? I can pretend I'm rich. I'm not, but I can pretend it. And that's probably the way I would have done it, is hired somebody else to kill him while I'm in there distracting him.
Like that time we pretended to want to buy art.
Yeah, dude, remember when we pretended?
Remember when we were in full suits and pretended we wanted to buy art from this gallery?
Fuck yeah, I do. Oh, man.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
They gave us a card, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because we were walking around like with like iPads and like taking pictures.
Yeah, we just pretended we were trust fund kids.
This is an interesting piece, wouldn't you say? The waves are so alive.
Wasn't that also when Kotak killed the noble?
No, we're talking about real life.
We're talking real life, motherfucker.
Me and Logan did this.
Me and Lane did that.
We went into a motherfucking, like, we went down Gallery Row in Edmonton, and we were like, yes, these are quite interesting. How much would you charge for a piece like this?
Yes, steel, like 10-foot steel weird art installations going like, yes, only $8,000.
Oh, wow.
I've definitely
mad about that.
I've definitely pulled that kind of shit in real life on many, many occasions. The talkie is all I have. So
yeah. Listen, we're all wow, what's the word? I'm losing it. Convocated actors. We have all sans Lee, I suppose, but you were there. you picked up enough.
He is adjacent for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So truly, all we have is our words. That's it.
I'm trying to think about what I would be able to do in this situation, and I feel like it would be some kind of thing like, if I went the actor route, I could potentially try and like get a meeting with the Magister and bring if the world is still the way it is and I'm the only variant, I would bring like Jatham and I'm forgetting his name, the Khajiit.
Tangier.
And I'd have them be like my bodyguards. And then I might be able to jump him. I don't know. The thing is, like, if we're going by like we are just who we are, I'm like a level 1 monk. So I might be able to pull some things. Cause I do have martial arts training.
Sorry, you just like unlocked something in my brain, which is a bard college of like stage combat.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And so it's like, I don't know, like tumbling and like, I don't know, selling a punch really good.
So yes, I have weapons training and some like monk training, so I won't oversell myself, but level 1 monk, as that I could potentially like get past a guard or two, but I'm not sure how I would get Basher out. I'd probably work very closely with Annie to figure something out, because I'd probably tackle up more brains than brawn.
Dude, Annie's
I have a lot of experience, like, this is gonna sound like really, really strange, probably coming from me, shooting guns, throwing knives, and hatchets. So I feel pretty good in that realm of things.
Going gun hot? Is that what you're saying?
We should have just brought more guns.
Yeah, why didn't you guys ask Jatham for all his guns?
Jatham, give me all your guns.
Sure, there was like a specific angle we could have got where we just fired cannons and rained cannon fire into the pit.
I mean, honestly, if I had my way and this was an ideal scenario, there would have been some kind of water sewer access. I would have just water walked us in and out, and we would have just done that.
This is what I'm saying, man. This was such an impossible feat for us in our skill set. Like, there was no There wasn't even like a sewer grate we could escape out of. Sucked.
There
But
was a
that's how it
there
goes.
was a wait, but that's it.
There was a what?
A wait. You could have waited, but that wasn't an option for you. As characters. So you didn't. You did. You went and you did it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, yes, probably could have like came back, but I fucking told Bash I wouldn't leave without him.
Oh, well, and here's the thing: is like you guys think that it was like, there's no way around this, and it's like, yeah, but here's the alternative: is you did that without inciting a riot. You did that without, doing the things that you did that were smart, like making a distraction that was the ship exploding. If none of those things happened, there's guards posted everywhere. They know you're coming. They follow you there, and all of a sudden, it's 12 guards and a fucking level 9 enchantment wizard, and you're like, oh, we die.
No, like I said, like this truly did go the best we could have asked for it. Like we did great. It just feels bad. it feels bad because we were like, what's the one thing we really don't want to do? And it's okay, we don't want to just kill people. And then it was like, motherfucker, we gotta kill people.
Yeah, this is kind of an impossible ask in the sense that it was like, okay, so we need to get Basher, blow up this ship's hull, get the jewels, not kill anyone, all in the same hour, and hope that nothing goes wrong, with the bonus objective of getting the fucking axe, which I was like, fuck this axe, I don't give a shit about this stupid thing. If it's not in Basher's hands, it's not fucking coming, okay?
He literally just wanted it. Like, you guys could have said no. He was just like, I want my axe. And you guys were like, we'll get your axe. He was like, sweet.
Well, I mean, in my thought process, I was like, okay, well, if we get him out, he needs that axe if we're gonna get out of here. But then they gave him a metal weapon mitt, which was dumb.
I mean, it was the only way to keep his hands not like that's how they bound his hands, right? Like they put him like he's like this, right? So he can't move his hands, and that's how he couldn't get out of where he was, because he's very strong. That's the only way to pin that guy down, is to just chain him up mad. And that was my idea, but,
Yeah, and listen, and that was the undoing of your wizard.
Yeah. I really think go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to point out that I have my Spotify on shuffle right now, and Gonna Be a Blackout Tonight by Dropkick Murphys came on, and that just felt appropriate for what happened today.
Did we want to circle back to some earlier questions?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me see. There was one from Kyle I'm trying to find.
From Kyle from
it was Lane. How did you think
tonight was going
how
to
did
go?
you hope things would happen with these plot points
Yeah.
tonight?
Hoped is such a strong word as a dungeon master. It really is, because you don't have hopes. You're not allowed to have hopes. That's the rule. If you have hopes, you get frustrated. I got frustrated tonight because things went the exact opposite way. I was not prepared, and it just sucked. It just sucked. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I had like a bunch of other options planned, right? Like I had a bunch of other ideas ready to go. This is the one I didn't expect, and that's always what happens. And that is a 100% success, like failure rate for a DM when they plan. You just honestly, sometimes I think I do a better job when I am 100% improv, and then I just take notes.
Yeah, it's like when you make a wish. If you say it out loud, you think it in your head, it'll the opposite will happen. It's always gonna, every time you set something up and you're like, there is no feasible way they won't do this. They don't. That's how it goes. It is a DM thing. I've also noticed specifically this group of players, me included, love to push against the obvious.
as much as possible. Like, as much as
They're
humanly
fuckers that
possible.
climb the slide instead of the ladder. Like,
Mhm.
they're like, no. I see that over there. Let me shimmy.
Oh, Logan.
I
you're
understand
losing it.
this is not how this is supposed to be used. I don't care.
If there's a will, there's a way.
And that's okay sometimes. Because it can create insane moments like the gate.
The gate, man.
Mhm.
It was like,
Which is
oh,
it's crazy.
25 athletics, 27 athletics. And I'm like, what are you guys doing over there? Like, what the
how is
fuck?
this happening?
You guys actually rolled better than I think I've ever seen any group of RPG players roll tonight, except for like 2
It was
Except for every attack
Absolutely.
roll for the first half of the fight.
that is true.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
couldn't hit the motherfucker to save our lives, but we
Oh,
were
and
saving
initiative,
ours
of
like
course.
crazy.
We all fucking shit the bed on initiative.
But yeah,
And that's just like the that's the fun of it. And then also like we're dumbasses. Sometimes we push on the grain super hard, and also some we try the right thing and just fail outright. Like I'm reminded of like find the secret button into the hideout, and and it just can't be found. Like Neva just like couldn't find it, and so we're just sitting there going like, well now what?
for those of you not in the know, that was a throwback to campaign 1 when they were being hounded by guards using like poison gas, and they could not for the life of them find a secret button on a wardrobe. They were all rolling and it was like 7, 9, 3, and it happened for like 2 turns and everyone almost died.
Except
So
for
that's
me.
what we're
I
talking
was
about.
unconscious.
Yeah, you were.
I almost had to blow myself up with a fireball. I was 1 turn away from doing it, but then we got it.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
It's horrifying.
It was, and that was awesome. But also just like it's fun to fail. It's also every once in a while. It feels like we failed a lot. So every once in a while, just like getting that gate up, it was like, oh damn, we're hot shit.
Guys, I would call for your characters, for you as a party, I would call this an absolute win.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
this is a big win.
yeah,
We're doing
yeah.
it. We are, despite the worst plan in the history, we're gonna get out of this.
Harold is gonna be riding the wave of like throwing his sword and stopping that gate from closing.
Oh, so bad.
Dude,
So
it was
cool.
so huge. It was so huge because
fucking
without that, it's a DC 30 to get it up.
Just
At all. You literally saved the day.
I was
mean,
just
then
like,
we would have just ran
you
the other
see-
way and went through the gauntlet of awful that was waiting for us.
Yeah, the Gauntlet of Awful would have been
Mhm.
sick.
Yeah, it was just like each saw the gate closing. I was like, nope, I can't let that happen. I gotta throw something. I guess my sword.
Magic sword, go!
Just like the visual of that, just like you running and just like sonk. Like, I love it.
Like I saw
What a
it in my
moment.
mind. I saw it mid-throw, you know? Like, he was already throwing his arm when the sword appeared and then left his arm. I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, and then all of us fucking heaving that thing over our head. And I mean, we were talking about this, you weren't here, but like our lowest strength in our party is 16. Like we are buff.
Wait, 16?
Yeah, Pucks is
Yeah,
16.
Puck is six.
Me and Talon are 18, and isn't Harold's 20?
Yep.
Dude, you guys are so buff.
And then we had an extra barbarian. So like we're so buff.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing is I thought wisdom saves would fry you guys.
We're all pretty wise.
I
Yeah.
knew not. I knew
Yeah.
not.
The
I
only
have
person
no
who failed wisdom saves was me, and I'm the one who's supposed to be good at it.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
What's your
but
wisdom score,
18.
Warren? Okay.
Okay, Victor, what's your wisdom save?
16
Or Logan?
plus
not-
3.
It's a +3. Okay, but your save is a +3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I had a 75% chance of hitting you with any spell I threw at you tonight, and I hit you with 0.
Yeah, it was sad.
0. And they were huge.
It
Like,
was really
I hit you
sad.
with, okay, so I hit you with the one from Tasha's. I hit you with Dominate Person.
Hi, Logan.
Oh, well, Logan's
Hi,
gone.
Logan.
And coming
Hi,
back.
Logan.
Hi, Logan. I hit you with Dominate Person. I tried to hit Thomas with the Enchanter special ability. I tried so much, and y'all were like, ignore.
To be fair, I did fail one of them, but then I had a luck point and I succeeded.
Yes.
I think I failed the psychic damage one, but then had my luck point succeeded.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lane, I'm not sure if you noticed, but your next villain attack has some. I think it's.
Oh yeah,
As in-
Azza gave you luck, but I think that wasn't.
Yes.
It didn't matter because he got his skull
I couldn't.
bashed in first.
Well, my stuff was all
Save DCs.
saved. Yeah,
Yeah.
my stuff was all save DCs, so I couldn't really like give you guys disadvantage. That'd be super shitty to do.
Yeah,
Don't
freaking
get-
Azza
I
trying to
wanted-
give you one-ups.
Azza saw my pain tonight. Azza was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
yeah, no.
man, I've been there. This is rough." When
Yeah.
everything goes their way.
No,
Yeah, it's
100%.
sad as fuck. Listen, sometimes, and like this hasn't happened to you yet, but like I'm there. The power vacuum it's a delicate balance, and as soon as your players start like power vamping out of control and you can't kill them anymore, it's scary.
Yeah, and you guys are only level 5.
I know. And we don't have like ridiculous magic weapons yet. Like it's fine.
Oh shit!
What?
The only
We
thing
need
we
to have
have
armor.
is the
Right.
yeah, we were like we went even lower grade than usual. By the way, I don't want to forget, Spawn did ask a question for Randolph earlier. He was curious how many encounters you had pre-prepared for whatever we were going to do tonight.
Five other encounters.
Oof.
I prepared 5 other encounters.
Oof.
Actually, the one that was the closest to happening, which is the one I thought was most likely to, was the guards and like a bunch of shitty guards to meet wall for Keen. But they got distracted by a riot of halflings.
Shout out to my halfling brethren.
I
Viva la
totally,
revolution!
for somehow when I introduced that, I never thought, oh, they're gonna use the riot. I was like, this is gonna be a fun way to introduce a cool character who's got really strong beliefs. And you guys were like, can you round up your friends? And I was like, well, of course I can. I'm not a loser.
It's like my first thought as soon as like you started chanting, I was like, oh shit, yeah, this is good. We can totally use this.
Yeah.
I thought that was a gimme. I thought you were being like, these stupid
I'm
fucking
just
idiots are gonna be so dead if I don't give them a handout. So that's what I thought was happening. I was like, oh, he's giving us something.
How many pre-encounter options did you present the players? Is that, oh, okay, yeah. I don't know, guys. How many options did I present you guys with?
Oh god.
So
I
there
don't
was
know.
boat mission, there was warehouse mission, there was ambush and transit mission, and then there was
Basher.
there was Basher, but there was Basher Escape 1 and then Basher Escape like 2.5, because there was like also go through the trap maze and like fighter's pit area.
Mhm.
So there's a lot.
No joke. A part of me thought you guys were gonna just like take black powder because I was like, what's the most ridiculous thing that can happen tonight? I was like, they take the black powder that they're gonna use to blow up the ship, and instead they use it to blow up the dome of the Coliseum and bust Basher out that way. And I was like, that's got to be the craziest thing that can happen. So I prepped for that, but not this. Like,
Listen, I honestly was like, can I just like blow a hole? Can we just blow a hole to Basher's room or like a window or whatever? But then it's like, it's just underground, solid rock, no way out. And I was like, well, fuck.
Harold was like, when they were just like, oh yeah, Basher's not gonna be here tonight. Harold was just tempted to jump into the pit and like go through the gate.
That was my first impulse as well, for whatever stupid reason.
Yeah, I saw a lot of you guys being like, let's just fucking go. And I was like, wait, there's a chance he's not there. Wait a minute.
Yeah. I was so ready to believe he was in the animal pits. I'm glad that we went to his room first.
Honestly, I had him put in the room, and then when you guys were like, "Oh, we're gonna go check downstairs," I went, "Oh, thank God! This is so easy. This made my job so easy. They're gonna go downstairs for me."
And we didn't have to.
And we did.
And you didn't go downstairs, and I went, "Fuck! It's okay. It'll still be fine because
because I'll
Annie's
throw down
gonna
the
be
cart
like,
cutlass,
go.
and we should go the other way." And we're like, no.
We're going through the gate, and I was like, "It's really hard, but." Follow your hearts.
You
like,
did
you
it.
can
It's
try,
like-
and then you just did it.
It's like the whole
Out of
party
sheer
is on the
force of
bow
will.
of a boat heading straight towards an iceberg, and everyone's like, we've got to turn it around, Captain! And we're like, we're going through!
You don't understand. If we line this up just right, we'll break that iceberg in half, baby.
I see a seam
And-
full speed ahead!
Everyone's just like getting their life vests on and lowering the rafts, and then we actually split the iceberg. And they're like, well, fuck, I
Hey.
guess.
It's okay. Thank goodness you guys aren't safe yet.
Oh no, definitely
But we will
not,
be.
but
We're
this-
out of the worst of it.
This feels like something out of like Max Gentleman, where it's some kind of ridiculous thing, and then we went with the I punch my way out option.
Because here's the thing, there is like a 98% chance that Jatham's end of the mission got fucked up somehow. So we're gonna like be rushing back to the sea foam, and it's gonna be the scene from like Jack Sparrow where Jatham is Jack Sparrow running towards us, and there's like a swarm of guards behind him chasing him, and he's just like, go, get the boat!
To be fair, we made so much noise. They can't no one should have been there. Everyone should be coming for us or the sinking boat.
Well,
Yeah, there's
that's
been-
the thing. Is chaos erupted in Goneril tonight.
Explosion of the boat. Hopefully Jatham didn't get like halfway caught and half murdered on his way out.
Hoping between like both things,
A little
Jatham
better than that.
had the opportunity to succeed.
I mean, we know Jatham got at least as successful as an explosion.
Yeah.
And between us and him, I'm pretty sure, unless Khajiit Man failed horribly, he's got so much distraction that he should be breezing through collecting the crystals.
Yeah.
Yes. We just need. Oh my god, we just need to fucking.
And
Oh, we
Really?
just need to get to that boat.
realistically, until we like actually get onto the boat, we're not linked to the crystal heist in any way.
That's
We're
true.
just linked to
No,
the
we're
back-
just
Go
we're
back to
just
the boat.
linked to the murder of the mayor.
He's the Magister. He's the
Sure.
High Magister.
That's the same.
Technically, we didn't kill him. Basher did. So like,
Yeah, okay, we're leaving on the same ship as the murderer.
That's called guilty by
Look good for
association.
us.
You're
Yeah.
an accomplice, if nothing else.
Yeah, we're really gonna quickly find out if they can pin us based off of our disguises after the fact, if we ever come back here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll never come back here. Let's just be real. Not openly, and not on the seafoam.
Well, and like, if we do come back, it's probably gonna be like, yeah, we're not gonna look like a bunch of random dusty mine workers and stuff like that.
If we come back, we should get dropped off, like, literally in the ocean, as close to Talon's house as
Swim
possible, and just swim up to land. I think that's the only way we're getting away with it.
If I can just kill / not kill, if I can free another one of Orokazoa's scarred, I can get Mask of Many Faces, and that can be where the fuck I want. I just need to get there.
I mean, for right now, there's only 2 people alive who have witnessed the murder of the magistrate.
Dude, we're about to run through the streets for 2 blocks.
With an orc in iron mittens, screaming like a
Unless-
madman.
Yes,
I mean, Talon,
but
do you still have a spell slot? Can we do Pass Without a Trace?
We can do Pass Without Trace again.
So maybe.
Should I cast it before we leave?
I don't know. We'll figure that out.
It could
If we can
theoretically
somehow
help.
get away and just hide, we might be okay.
I mean, if we can get out of the stairwell and then pop past a trace or something like that, then yeah, because it'll be
And
hard to
just
sneak
disappear
up
to
the
the
stairs.
streets.
But yeah,
We might be okay.
Yeah.
we also don't know what the chaos is like outside. But I mean, most of us, like at least the half elves, we're both probably like wearing hats and like aprons and stuff, so we're not gonna look very recognizable, I think, if we ever come back here. I don't know that anyone's gonna even remember you, Harold. They're just gonna be like, oh, I was a half orc. It was some kind of orc. They all look the same.
The racism may actually be to Harold's benefit if he comes back to Westgar.
Like, Harold didn't do much. He realistically, Harold went to a bar, got verbally harassed,
Yeah.
and then went to a boat and stayed there.
Yeah.
I mean,
true.
I've
That's
really
true.
just defended myself. I cast a like non-offensive silence spell, and then I tried to cast a chariot, and I didn't hit anything. So I've literally just pulled up a fucking gate and ran.
Just remember that you all committed a crime in freeing an orc. So
Yeah, well, fine.
Well,
That's
you-
what
I'm
cool.
worthy of
Committed a
committing.
We're cool with that crime. We've done that crime so many times at this point.
yes,
It might
but
become our mantra. We might just run around freeing orcs for
And
like
that's
another
totally
40
cool.
hours.
morally, that's awesome. Legally, you still committed a crime in Westgar.
Yeah, well,
Eh.
we'll see how long that law lasts when I kill the king.
Yeah, once we can all come back to Westgar once we take down the government.
I'm gonna kill whoever's in charge. And that'll be that.
Question for everyone. It's been it's been 2 weeks since the Harvest Festival. Talon was living a quiet life with her mom. Harold was fresh out of school. Puck was traveling on a boat making friends. Victor was on a ship and well liked by the crew. Now they are breaking down fighting rings and murdering officers of the state. How does your character deal with this big change in day-to-day life?
I think you've seen how Puck is handling it.
Puck's not doing great.
I don't think I need to
Victor is-
answer that question.
Yeah. Victor is living again for the first time in years. This is his shit. Not like because it is the like spirit of piracy without the evil of piracy. It's just like radical and sudden and sometimes violent change happening for the better. And that's just like, that's his jam. It's just like, I love Victor. Like the thing he lives for is like radically changing the world to like fit his worldview of like equality and like closing the wage gap. So like truly it's his shit.
Alan definitely feels it's kind of like a weird position because it's like in a sense Talon's kind of doing everything she kind of dreamed that she would get to do one day, but it's in like the worst possible circumstance, being tainted by the fact that this is all leading up to trying to save her mother, you know? So it's very scary and exciting, and it's a lot of an internal emotional goop in Talon regarding all of it. Very high stress. And in a sense, she's loving it, but also not at all. Yeah.
For Harold, he's getting to do the things he was taught in school.
Practical education, baby.
Yeah, he's getting to fight. He's getting to use the skills he's learned. It's the difficult part comes in when everyone else in the party is like, no, we don't have to fight. We can find a peaceful resolution to this problem. And Harold's like, we can't.
Sometimes you just gotta fight, guys. Can we just fight instead, please? And then the DM goes, yeah, listen to Harold. Listen to Harold.
Harold.exe has stopped working. So it's just like Harold's just trying to process, okay, I can understand the need to not have to fight. But there is a point where that doesn't work anymore, and we do. So if we have to fight, I'm gonna fight all or nothing. And even then, the party's like, okay, we can fight, just no killing anyone. You can maim, you can wound, you can grievously injure, but leave them with their life. And Harold's like, that might be worse than death. You might just want to put them out of their misery at that point.
Yeah, Harold's like, come on, guys. Just finish the fight.
So it's Harold's having to process all of these things he was taught are now somehow wrong in some way, and he's trying to reconnect the dots and rewire everything.
Logan, was your screen frozen, or did you just take a nap? That was...
I took a nap.
Okay,
just checking.
You looked down and you were so still. I was like, oh, his screen froze
I
that way.
was listening.
That's hilarious.
I am tired.
That's super fair, my dude.
I think it's bedtime for old Logie boy over here.
Oh boy.
Well, good news is we don't have to do any planning in the Discord this week because
True.
we're in free ball land, baby.
Oh yeah.
Wait, before you guys run, I do want to ask Spawn's question. Do you guys feel like your characters went listen to their heart tonight, or instead of thinking things through thoroughly? How do you feel?
Talon doesn't think,
%, yes. Because literally we got the intel from Annie that said, yeah, not only is this impossible, you've already been caught. And he went, well, that sucks. Guess we're gonna do it the hard way. And was just like, every logical, sensible thought is, well, we can't, it's over. We can't do it. But he refused to let his brother stay here. So it was just like, well, fuck, guess we're doing it. Uh-oh. Meet moot. Here we go. And then, yeah, again, we got to the door. And as soon as I knew that someone was in Bash's room, whether it was Bash or not, I was like, back up. This is probably a trap. I'm just going to run in there. I don't give a shit if 5 explosions go off. I'm getting my friend out.
I'm going to go spring the trap.
And then, then he's there, and I'm like, no one else in here? We're breaking this. Goodbye. I don't care if I hit this and then take 80 psychic damage. I have to do it.
Oh boy. Okay. You know what? Everyone else go first, because I have to circle back to a previous question as well. So you guys go first.
I mean, okay. So the entire boat heist was Harold's idea. The entire story, blowing up the side of the ship to cause a distraction, to use that to get the crystals, or even blowing up into the warehouse That was all Harold's idea, and he was fine with that. Harold, in all honesty, did not factor getting Basher out of there in his plan at all. Because to Harold, he thought, oh yeah, we'll do the crystals, wait a day or two, and then get Basher out. And then when
Harold thought like the DM, what the hell's happening?
That wasn't feasible. Let me be clear here. That wasn't a feasible option because we had to leave.
I know that, but that was just my thought. And then but also I was just like, realistically, we could just split the party. Like, to Harold, it was like, if the crystals are on the boat, Puck, Talon, and Jatham go into the ship, grab the crystals, blow it up, get out through the hole they just made, and they get back to the boat, lickety split, they're not caught. Victor and Harold can go to the pits and try to get Basher out and figure out a way to do that. And then when Jatham was like, yeah, no, it's going to be in the warehouse and everything, Harold was like, okay, well, I guess we can still kind of rejig people around, but the plan still kind of works. Victor goes and gets Basher because Victor's the only person Basher will listen to. So Victor is with the Basher plan. That is a permanent stay.
I couldn't let it happen. When it was suggested, I was like, oh no. No.
And then when Jatham was like, Harold, I want you to go with Victor. And I was like, yeah, no, that makes sense. Orc to orc, that bond or not, we share, some similar genealogy. If Victor can't, convince, maybe another orc can. And I was like, that's a logical choice to make. I can do that. I can go with Victor. And so it was just like, and even then Harold's like, bonk on the head, let's get you out of here, brother. Even though that probably was from the heart, he's going to think of it as this was like a slightly manipulative way to maybe get Basher to get out from the gate instead of just having it close behind him. To Harold, it was like, if I tell him, maybe, like, let's get you out of here, brother, maybe that'll go to Basher and he'll think, yeah, I'm not staying. I'm getting the fuck out of here. And he'll actually leave with us. So to Harold, it was all very methodical and planned out and plotted, but
evil genius.
All right. It's sleep time.
I'm also gonna go because my stomach is going to eat itself if I don't eat something. So
okay.
Next week
I'll be in chat.
Will be one to remember.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. I'll make it harder. Don't worry.
Yo ho, we're pirates now, fuckers.
I'm actually excited.
All right. Well, you guys have a good one, you two.
Bye.
Okay. Let me see here. Let me fucking backtrack to some questions.
I know Spawns asked this question at least twice. What did I have planned should they had followed Basher and Annie backwards, like down into the underside? The truth is, I wasn't entirely sure exactly what they would do from down there, but down there we had some caged animals ready to be unleashed, as well as some fighters who had just finished their fights, whether they had won or lost. You would have learned a bunch of lore really quick down there that I will not be sharing. And then there was a few ways that I saw them get out, is either take the other stair, because there's two separate staircases that lead down. There's the beast staircase, and then there's like the person staircase that the fighters go into. Either the fighters go down it, or there's a couple different paths they could have taken. And then honestly, knowing these guys, I was like, oh, they're gonna like run up the wall. Like they're gonna go out into the stadium and they're gonna fucking run up the wall. That's what they're gonna do.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I knew it when you guys said it, I was like, oh fuck, that's sick. I'm so glad I got that right. I'm so smart.
Except it wasn't us, it was Basher. And Victor and I were just gonna be like, give me your hand. Come on, brother.
But it's only like 12 feet of a climb. You guys all could have done that, you know, at least some of you with help. And so that was kind of the way, in all honesty, I thought that was the most likely scenario, was you guys go up through the pit. Or you guys go through the other staircase. Or, you know, but like there would have been more things to get in your way to let Keen be more dangerous. But the way you guys did it, the way you guys chose to do it, to tackle this daunting ass iron gate and then get really fucking lucky with A, your saves, and B, your athletics checks, you did it. You know, sometimes you got to go for it and it works. And that's amazing. I got salty, I'll admit it, but shit happens, man.
I mean, Puck was really close to deciding to just Misty step back there and try and like gag the magistrate and just try and like wrestle him so he couldn't cast spells and give everybody else a chance to either get there or escape. And that's kind of what I was like struggling with when Talon decided to do it. That being said, for Roxy, who doesn't know anything about the theory of Dark Puck, so there is a
fan theory.
There's a fan theory. There is a chat movement that wishes to see Puck become evil in some respects, and there are hints here or there, depending on the stressors that Puck has gone under, but I'm keeping my cards close to my belt, as right now Puck is generally comes off as a very self-sacrificing kind of character. Going back to like, do you think your characters followed their hearts question from earlier? This is weird. This is a little fucked up, but I don't think Puck feels that way. I feel like Puck was going to be there for the group as best he can be. He didn't feel like he was particularly useful, but I think to his mind, he feels uneasy about whatever Jatham has agreed to, smuggling these things. Like, he feels like there's something off there. So he's like not a huge fan of like, yeah, let's smuggle weapons. And then everything to do with like time crunch, there's probably going to be casualties, there's probably going to be a riot, there's probably going to be this. There's a lot to this that Puck is uneasy with. And if he had like the ideal way, he would have like, can we come back to this and solve it in a better way? But he also knew how important this was to Victor. So it's difficult, but Puck is like kind of conflicted with how things turned out. Also, goddamn, literally the whole session, there's someone like, it'd be sure great if someone had some kind of illusionary magic. Oh, if somebody had that like sending spell or something. I'm like, listen guys, I can't have every third level spell slot occupied.
Also, for those mornings when you wake up, you can wait to pick your spells like half an hour after you wake up, right? It's when you meditate is when you pick your spells for the day.
Well, sure, but I mean, like, I imagine it's like you get up and you do it, and then we come above decks, and then we have a conversation, and blah, 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 and it's like, okay, but still, like, how many things can I change around? So yes, that was a whole thing. I don't know if Puck will ponder heavily on the Prime Magistrate's death a lot. Just seeing what was happening in the fighter pits, I don't know how much he will grieve over that particular thing. But he's definitely not happy that there's dead halflings and dead guards. Like, that's gonna weigh on him. Like, he knew there was gonna be some kind of fallout, but it's tough to be like those innocent people that were like trying to help us out are dead because like we were off fucking around doing something else and came back too late. So yeah, he's not. This is gonna be tough, and it'll be good to leave this town behind, hopefully with as few casualties as possible. But it could just also be as easy that we get topside. And, you know, it could have been like the whole city was on a pressure cooker and like explosions and some rioting just triggered everything and it's just gonna go crazy anyways. And then that, if that's the situation, then it's gonna be like, well, ugh, that's gonna be rough if that's the case.
In reality, is the death of Keen isn't gonna weigh on him a whole lot. Like what Warren said, what Harold's seen of that pit and, you know, and everything, Keen deserved some kind of retribution, and this is the retribution he got.
Just fucking conked on the head by the Iron Mitten, dude.
Like,
Basher's got Tavern Brawler too, so that's why.
Yeah, like there is nothing more poetic than essentially a slaver being murdered by his own slave.
Oh, 100%. We love that shit.
And so, you know, to Harold, it's like, yeah, that was a fitting death for you. I didn't do it. Someone who deserved to kill you did. You know, it's just like, because, yeah, sure, he may have fed Basher and gave him all this, you know, people he wanted to fuck and gave him all the food he wanted and, you know, let him fight his... At the end of the day, still keeping him as a slave.
Slave is a slave, man.
At the like, you polish a turd, it's still a turd.
Yeah.
You know, and then the halfling deaths. I mean, Harold are probably like, oh, they're dead. Well, I mean, they kind of knew what they were getting into. Let's be honest here.
Look, I mean, those people are freedom fighters.
Yeah, you're protesting, like, essentially what we're doing is they're protesting like the anti-Matador you know, protesters.
Yeah, but for fucking like people.
Yeah, and the amount of people that go and enjoy this, essentially what they did, if I'm to equate this to where we live in this province of Alberta, Canada, you going fully masked, shouting how COVID is real and vaccines are going to save everyone, you walk into an anti-mask rally and
you might
start like, you're gonna get jumped. You know what you're getting into if you're going to go do that. So it's like they laid their lives on the line for something they believed in, and who knows if Annie becomes the new magistrate, well, hopefully she'll make them martyrs. She won't let their deaths be in vain.
Oh man. Somehow through everything that happened tonight, I can see the forest through the trees now. Through everything that happened tonight, you've somehow progressed the big plot that I had in my mind by like 5 months worth of playing in tonight alone, and I'm like, oh my god, things have really changed, huh?
Yeah, don't underestimate how badly we can fuck shit up.
Like in the coolest way.
I would just like to touch on, Roxy, did you say you're drawing Puck? Because I have been like chomping at the bit for some fan art, and if that is the case, I thank you in advance. But also, you were saying, Miss Liz, you said he's 16 years old with a deep traumatic and possibly PTSD. How's that not dark? Listen, Puck is trying to make the best of a really bad situation here, okay? Like, there's a lot of people who are, like, trying to steer him in one direction or another, and we'll just see if he manages to rudder his way out the storm, or if he snaps before that happens. Does he worship a god? Yes. So, Puck is a cleric of the god Apollo, the god of the sun.
Oh, man. I'm really excited now. I'm really excited. I got salty for like 5 minutes, and now all of a sudden I'm looking forward. I'm like, oh, we just did some really cool shit. Oh, man, you guys are going to have so much fun with this, except you're not. You have to go to sleep. Good night, Miss Liz. You have a wonderful evening.
Happy birthday, good night.
Happy birthday.
I hope it was all that you imagined it would be.
Yeah, me too.
Oh boy.
Oh. I hope everybody had a fun night tonight. I did. I really did have fun. I always have fun.
Roxy, if you are interested, at least I think up to, what is it, chapter 8 is on.
Yeah, I think chapter 8's up on YouTube, and then the next drop is going up here sometime soon.
Yeah, so
I just have to edit them.
you can watch our chuckle fuck beginnings on Randolph's YouTube. Same user ID on YouTube as it is on his Twitch.
Which is like so hard to do these days.
You're not wrong. I got very lucky that I made like all my accounts back when I was in junior high school.
Hey.
So, yep.
Also, Roxy, I noticed at one point earlier on, you typed !Discord. Did you have a question about that? What were you trying to do? Because I remember we talked about last stream.
Wait, if you hit !Discord, you don't have a command for your Discord link? That's what you want. That's that good shit.
No, I have it in the descriptors below. But I don't know that I have that set up. If it's preset, then it should be, but I don't think I have it.
No. It's you got to go through either Streamlabs or something.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Miss Liz.
Then I will go through Streamlabs soonish, and I will get that set up because I did not know. I'm still learning Streamlabs, but you know.
Oh yeah, if you go through the Streamlabs dashboards, you can set up your cloud bot, and you can do commands, timers, fun little games people can play. It's a good time. It's good shit.
Yeah, I just don't know like what all of it breaks down to, because they're like, you could do this, this, and that thing. I'm like, but what does it actually do? These are all words. They sound cool, I guess, but I don't know what the actual like outcome is. Oh, I might also not be able to do it in some. I don't know that I have CloudBot able because I don't have affiliate yet. As I also learned, I can't do like store loyalty points and anything like that because I don't have affiliate.
You can't do CloudBot. I think you should be able to.
I at least can't do the loyalty store and points and stuff because I'm not affiliate.
Oh yeah,
which is all connected to the CloudBot.
I think you can set up commands and timers though. I think.
Remember?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember when I set mine up, if it was before or after. You can do bots before affiliate? Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Spawn, you stream? Oh wait, I am following you.
I've tried, Liz. I've honestly tried. I've set it up a bunch of times. I've turned it on and off. I've looked for all sorts of things, and it is not working. Like, it says the points are there, but I cannot get any of the commands or anything to work. And the only other thing I found is that it only works after affiliate. Yeah. I spent like 3 hours trying to figure that stuff out, and it was not working out. Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, I'll try and get that sword when I can.
Oh, man.
Why am I so cursed when it comes to setting this stuff up then? Ugh, jeez. Well,
Yo,
I don't
I'm
know.
already excited for next week. You know why? Because I get to use the fucking map I made. That's why. Hell yeah.
You finding a way to use them all.
Dude, I will. I will. The other one, though, the third map, that's just never getting used. Unless you guys come back to Goneril. That's a Goneril special, baby.
Okay, interesting. I will poke some of you tomorrow, I guess, and try and figure out Cloudbot stuff, so it'll be ready for Friday. But we will see. We will see. It's not a tonight issue, at least. Sorry, I missed the stream. The D&D stream finished. Invincible. What?
Yo, Invincible so fucking good.
What is Invincible?
Invincible is good night, Miss Liz. Invincible is a very grotesque superhero TV show on Amazon, and it is amazing. If you
Okay.
can't handle gory shit, I wouldn't watch it. It's almost too much for me. Like, I have to look away from the screen at times. It's so horribly vile. But it's amazing, dude. If you can make it, it's good shit.
That sounds right up Roxy's alley, then.
I think The
Yeah,
Boys
there it
been
is, yeah.
animated, 100% that's what it is.
Okay, interesting. Here's a question for you, Roxy. I was scanning through chat at one point during the stream, and I thought I saw you say that you were in Tokyo. What time is it for you right now? I have no concept of what time it is for other people.
Isn't it? Wouldn't it be like 10 a.m. there?
It must be early morning?
7 a 8 a.m. It's 1:30. Wait. Aaron General of your hat. Hey, I remember that.
3:30 p.m. Okay.
3:30 p.m. What the fuck? I don't understand time.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess yeah. So it's like it's middle of the day when we're streaming at like night. But it's like
pay attention. If you pay attention to my screen, you can literally watch the sunset behind me.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
Well, I'm very happy to have you, Roxy. Thank you very much for picking our streams to grace. You are my MVP of the week.
Thanks, Roxy. You're great. Oh my god.
I've been
Aaron,
told
I
by
would- I
some
would
people
vomit.
that watching my stream is like soothing, and I don't know how to respond to that because I'm usually like screaming or like trying to deal with some kind of conundrum, and they're like, yeah, no, it's really good background noise. So like the past 5 hours watching Invisible in one sitting. Wow, yeah, that's Netflix binge.
Wow.
Oh, that sounded like a I'm heading out, fam. Well,
Yeah, it was well, I'm really excited for next week, but I'm getting awful sleepy, boys.
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow morning, so
I also have to work tomorrow, and I have to memorize a case. So,
Oh, fuck you, boys. You know what I gotta do tomorrow? Fuck all.
oh well,
I'm sorry.
you
That
go
was
have
weird.
your nice, relaxing sleep. I'm gonna go back to my life stressors. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, buddy. I hope things work out well for you, man. I really do.
Anyways, yeah, you guys have a good one.
oh,
All right, they've all left now. We're free to say and do whatever we want. Well, thank you everybody for coming by and checking out this stream. I do appreciate all the love and support from everybody. If you guys had any like questions that you didn't want to voice in front of everybody else, you know, I can still answer one or two things if people are inclined. But otherwise, yeah, tonight was interesting. And I can't wait to just step outside of this arena and find out that everything is on fire and that we've ruined everything. Because I just feel it's Lane, that's probably going to be what happens. Like, probably, honestly, yeah. What is Puck's favorite color? I feel like it's gotta be blue, honestly. Because part of his armor trim is blue. I'm not sure why that is, but for whatever reason, that seems to stand out to him. Can Puck get crushed by a rock? No, he's too strong, too resilient. It will never happen. I'm not sure exactly how to describe it. I haven't like haven't really got like a picture for it, but Puck wears like heavier armor, and he's got like plate gauntlets and that sort of thing. So part of like his shoulder or his gloves or like chest armor and that sort of thing has some blue trim, but there's no, as I said, there's no fan art of it, so I can't actually like show you guys anything, is the thing. I feel like he wanted to make the direct assault to get Basher out super hard. Yes, I mean, it's just hard for us. Like, our group, if we had different skill sets, we probably could have gone about it differently and gotten through it easier, but it was not gonna be easy. And I feel like him trying to pull us to the back to like the other direction was him trying to get us to like run through the like trap gauntlet and that sort of thing. But we were pretty you have Amazon Prime Trap? I do, yes, I do indeed. Well, I do because my family does, and I just moosh off of them because I am poor, but I do to an extent. Yeah. But it was, yeah, that was just going to be hard. It was going to be hard no matter what, I feel, for us. I might. I haven't had a lot of time. I have a lot of things on my plate at the moment. Trying to find a new place to live before the beginning, or I guess, yeah, by early June is very stressful. It's a lot to handle right now, but hopefully I will have time to like sit and binge watch and like detox and all that. I have to catch up on like doing YouTube stuff and all that other jazz as well. So it's just been a tall order. But I'm trying to like, when I'm here on stream, just give my attention to the stream and everything. New house tour. I doubt it's gonna be a full house. I'll probably be lucky if I have like a room and a bathroom or that sort of thing. If you were closer, I'd say live with me. I mean, listen, if the option was to go and live in like Japan, I would probably be down. I've always wanted to visit, but it's not in the current cards, unfortunately. I don't think. I don't know you, but you are nice. Oh, thank you. That's really nice. Oh man. It's been an interesting couple weeks. And okay, all right. Now you're just buttering me up. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Listen, I can't be too happy right now. There's too many hard things happening at the same time. But thank you. I do appreciate it. It's very kind. Yeah. I don't know when. I feel like we're off D&D topics, but it's fine. I don't know how much longer normal streams will be able to go for the next little while. Like, I'll try for at least the next 2.5 weeks or so, and then there might be a break, and that's just because I'm going to be trying to set up things, and I might need some time to get that set up, and internet, and living space, and all that sort of jazz. But I'll do my best to come back, because, oh, my camera's gone. All right. What happened there? Well, I guess the call disconnected. All right, that's fine. I just have to go like, oh boy, hold on. Wait a minute. What happened? See, what had happened was, okay, can I don't, oh no. Why won't my camera come back? Oh, that's unfortunate. Hold on a second. Can we tell it to come back? Oh my goodness. Discord just timed out on me, guys. Okay, hold on. go like that, just real quick, and then we'll try and reactivate it. Aha, there we go. Got it. I'm smart. Listen, guys, we got this. No worries. Tech issues, not a problem. Okay. I like making you blush. Oh boy. I'm scared I'd be shanked in Japan by a weeb with his blow up Naruto. I don't think that's gonna happen. I like this picture, spooky. Oh yes, that's the background for my VR avatar, which just got shown off for the first time last on Sunday. Yeah, so that's something. Are you heading out there, Aaron? Have a good evening. Yes, you were there. You were there for the first ever showing of the VR avatar, and I hope to be able to show more of that in the future. It's definitely going to be a thing. I'm thinking I might do a VR avatar instead of Cam. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, if you have the funds, you can easily, you know, get someone to do it for you. There's a lot of presets, ones that you can kind of fiddle around with and make. I did mine custom, and I've been, you know, trying to learn the skills. But it's not super difficult. I need to put some money into improving what I have for motion tracking and being able to use my hands in it. But that'll come after moving expenses, and hopefully when I have better funds in place. But yes, as I said, there's gonna be some weirdness happening there, but I will still try to keep in touch with everyone, letting people know what I'm doing. And it's definitely gonna be the Discord. I'm going to be going through Discord, letting people know what's happening and chatting with people and that sort of thing. So I may disappear for a little while, but I won't be gone. Because I really am enjoying a lot of what has been happening lately. You know, being able to stream with new people and hang out with you guys and meet new people has been a lot of fun. And I really hope to be able to keep doing that. So it's not something I want to let go of just yet. Yeah. I think that's probably about it. So unless anybody has any final thoughts, questions, queries for me, we'll probably head off for the evening. Because I gotta get ready for work tomorrow, and I haven't spent any time memorizing this character that I have to do. So fortunately, I don't have to, like, it's a Zoom call at like 12 or something, so I don't have to be up super early. So small mercies. What is the character? It's nothing like super over the top. It's mainly that I'm a med skill student who is like stepping on some toes, and I'm coming in for feedback. And so the session is that someone is trying to give me feedback, and they're figuring out how to deal with me as a fake student. So it's training for them, I guess, with dealing with students. I've never done this kind of case before, so we'll see how it works out. But I guess I'll just be kind of like, Puck and be like, yeah, I think things are going really well. And then they're going to be like, well, actually, you're kind of doing some stuff. So med skills is what I do for some of my work. And basically, I stand in as a patient, or, you know, someone that's going to be given an ultrasound or a physical exam. And I work with medical students in their like communications courses. So I help out with students learning how to deal with patients and how to like properly examine people and that sort of stuff. So that's some of the stuff that I do when I can. Yeah, it's interesting work because it varies a decent amount. You know, I try. Sometimes I just make students cry because you have to give them feedback sometimes, but you know, you have to be real with them and like let them know what actually is going on. But also sometimes you just act really sad and you make them sad because of it. Your mom is a doctor. Oh, that's exciting. Very exciting. Okay, well then. I'm gonna head off for the evening. I need to get some stuff done and probably some dinner in me as well. But thank you everybody for coming by and checking out the stream. Affiliate yet? You've been creeping this whole time. Cryonics, we're close. We're getting there. We've had a little bit of a slump, but we're getting close. And the streams like this, it definitely helps to like bump up our time. Very close. Oh man. Okay. Well, thank you for lurking this whole time, Cryonics. I appreciate it. Yes, we're gonna get to affiliate. We're going to get the store loyalty stuff set up so I can actually do some like extra things for you. I'll try and get some commands worked out as well for like Discord and stuff. But yeah, we're getting there. I have to. It's a whole like different section of like once I reach affiliate, like what am I doing? How am I building the brand? What am I? So there's a lot to figure out. But we'll get there together. I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh, yes. So, I will be back on Friday. I'm pretty sure Randolph will also be back on Friday. I'm trying to figure out a co-op stream at the moment between a few people. I'm still working through how that's going to work exactly, but I'm hoping to have 4 of us playing some games. Probably one of these Friday nights coming up. But I'll be back Friday, 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Schedules below and also on the Discord and all that jazz. Otherwise, yeah. See you then or on the Discords and around. But thank you, everybody. Have a good rest of your evening or day, as the case may be, if you're, on the other side of the world. But I hope you guys have a good one. We will see you around. Peace out, guys.